what would you do if you saw a grown man kick a small girl in the spine? After kicking her, he threatens her. What would you
Even
do?
colder, when 25-year-old Christopher Betancourt boarded the L train here in Canarsie, and violence followed.
Authorities say the 25-year-old man took this train to Union Square in Manhattan, exited the subway, and immediately charged towards a 45-year-old stranger on the platform, stabbing him 3 times in his back with a knife, unprovoked.
That's insane.
Betancourt is now facing charges of attempted murder, assault, and criminal possession of a weapon.
Instead of raising the fear for MTA, raise the fear, raise some more into protection. So it's like that. They got out of the subway, got back in. MTA got their money, more to protection for people riding on the train.
The indictment comes about a week after another high-profile subway attack, that one in Grand Central Station, where a man armed with a machete attacked 3 different people before being shot by police.
That's the unfortunate situation that we are handed here in New York. It's crowded all the time, and anyone at any time could be, that guy.
The 25-year-old is expected back in court to face a judge soon. In Canarsie, Morgan Scott, News 12 Brooklyn.
Would you defend them? Would you stand there shocked? Would you start recording? Would you call the cops? Anyway, with that initial question out the fucking way, what I would do is I would stand up for what's right. I would attack them just for unprovokedly attacking a girl. So, time to get into the story time. So, December 10th, 2025, 6 days before my birthday, I'm turning 25. I'm on my way to work. I work for the New York Times. I take the L train through Brooklyn into Manhattan to connect to the A train for 2 stops. On my way to work that morning, I encountered what I posed as the initial question to the intro of this video. What would you do if you saw a woman get kicked and threatened right in front of your face? I would act. I acted. I stabbed a man. And come to find out that he's not just a normal man. He's not just some unsuspecting. No, I stabbed a career criminal that has 16 plus arrests and felony convictions, and he's homeless. Now, some of you might say that's not good, but at the same time, I don't care what you think is good. I don't care what you think is bad. I know what is good and I know what is bad. And there is a rising trend in people like him all over the nation. And regardless of where they go, people that fit into that criteria of the repeat offenders category, violence seems to follow them. Like just now, there's a story that's developing in Wisconsin, in Madison, where a man was fatally shot by the PD for stabbing an officer with a knife. Now, there's a bunch of reports on this guy that aren't dropping his name, but I did my research and immediately found his name. His name is Corey Ruiz. Corey Ruiz is not a good person. Corey Ruiz has felony convictions going back to 2007. He's not a good person, but there is people protesting saying he's a good person, he's a good person. I've seen this too many times in America. It's time to speak up, it's time to speak out. We have a repeat offender crisis happening in America, and it's possible because of irresponsible judges. Irresponsible judges and weak prosecution. How is it that you can stand in front of a judge 10 plus times with a violent criminal history and they can release you on things such as parole and other things that just are not fair to the law-abiding citizen or taxpayer that is literally paying for the civil services to do their jobs, like putting repeat offenders behind bars so they don't have the opportunity to push 70-year-old women into the train tracks, so repeat offenders don't have the opportunity to brandish machetes and start chopping people in the face or go on stabbing sprees or stab the police or stab Irina Zaruska, or there is a problem with the repeat offenders in America, so much so that it has affected me personally. And what I also recognize about the repeat offender thing is that I think it's impossible to have as many arrests as Jordan Neely did and be white. Is it even possible to get 42 arrests in America as a white person? They only give these opportunities to black people because there's liberals, leftist judges, Marxist judges, and they know that this isn't good for the black people. There's things that you can give to black people to say, you know, we see your suffrage, we see your socioeconomic disparity that's causing you to commit crime. But that's only for people when they do it once, twice, or thrice. When somebody is standing in front of a judge for the 10th time, I'm very critical of that. Mainly because it has affected me. I thought I did a bad thing. The very next day, the news dropped and said this dude is homeless with 16 plus arrests. I'm still unable to look up his charges. I need somebody that has a tool for this to look up his charges. I have his birthday, his name, and of course his age. So if you could help me locate this dude's charges, I will be eternally grateful to you, because I'm pretty sure this dude is a rapist or something. Something happened in the past for him to unprovokedly attack that girl where he has some weird animosity towards women. Somebody probably said he raped me, and he probably actually did rape them. So yeah, just wanted to get on here and mention the repeat offender crisis and how it's all possible. People are paying for this. People are genuinely paying for the destruction of America and to create racial division through releasing the bad people, the bad black people, which happen to be repeat offenders, bad minorities, repeat offenders, knowing damn well what they're gonna do. The hope is that they go out and they do that, but it doesn't always work in exactly what they plan, where they go out and they make somebody else a victim. Sometimes they bump into a person like me, or sometimes they bump into a person like Daniel Penny. And another thing with me is that I'm fighting a case for stabbing this dude. They're charging me with attempted murder for stabbing this dude. Mind you, there was just a stabbing in Manhattan, in Applebee's. 3 people were stabbed. The perpetrator himself was stabbed also. He has no charge of attempted murder. Why are they picking me for attempted murder, but this dude just stabbed another dude in the torso as well? I don't know. I can't explain it. It's retarded. But anyway, at 16 plus arrests and homeless, he should already know his place in society. That he could just be a free bum, a free range bum, and just go and panhandle and ask people for money, versus trying to be a threat. Because you bumped into Daniel Penny. I'm just another version. Daniel was a 24-year-old Marine veteran. I have the ASVAB for Dummies book right here. I've planned on enrolling into the Air Force to chase my dreams. But here I am fighting a case because New York City doesn't know how to put a career criminal that has 10 plus arrests behind bars for the long run, so that they're not assaulting women, smacking people with knives and machetes, pushing people into the train tracks. It's my fault. I'm not at fault. And the main thing that I like to draw between my case and Daniel Penny's case is that with Daniel Penny and Jordan Neely did not assault anyone. He was just on the train doing this. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. He didn't hit anyone. Daniel Penny put him in the chokehold, broke his fucking neck, killed his ass. My guy actually assaulted someone. He literally raised his leg like a boot kick and boot kicked a female in her fucking spine. She almost ate shit and nearly ate shit on the fucking platform. Turned around and say, hey, you fucking kicked me, and then he threatened her. Mind you, he was already in a rowdy ass mood already before that whole, he was already in the train, soft threatening, saying dumb shit, like in front of the liberal women. They're dumb. They're like, you know, black people just say the darndest things, don't they? And he's in the cut like, oh, my brother ain't the only people that get people going. I get people going too. He's being all this anger. You can just sense it. It's a bad feeling. I can judge people's, I deal with enough people through the years as a enterprise support technician for Facebook, Sony Music, Weight Watchers, and the New York Times to be able to judge people's characters good enough to be like, I think I'm gonna make a decision that affects both of us. And sure enough, I was not wrong on that decision, because I didn't know he had 16 plus arrests. I didn't know he was homeless. Neither did Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny didn't know that Jordan Neely had 42 plus arrests and was currently out on parole or some shit like that, or he missed court or some shit like that, something retarded. But he is dead for not assaulting anyone. Daniel Penny and Jordan Neely. Jordan Neely is dead for not assaulting anyone. My guy is alive for assaulting someone. If Daniel can get acquitted and get money, why are they playing these games with me? This is very stupid. And on top of that, there was another dude, a black dude, that assaulted some other guy on a bus because he was touching a girl's leg, like literally pinching her knee or something, like pinching her knee, like, oh cutie, you're cute, you're a cute one, aren't you? Doing some weird shit. And he punched the dude's fucking face in, and the city rewarded him $4 million. I would appreciate if the city stops playing fucking dumbass games and releasing repeat offenders, and when they bump into me and Daniel Penny, we fucking fold them and there's consequences for us. No, we're law-abiding citizens, we're taxpayers. We actually believe in public safety, freedom, and liberty for those that deserve it, not for those that are repeat offenders and consistently violate the law and are violent criminals. It's my fault that I even had to bump into him, that he even had to get in the train with us. No, he's the victim. Are you stupid? Everybody taking the train with a person like him is the victim, because their tax money is getting used against them. They're literally paying civil services to keep them safe from people that they know are bad people, and they will dump them like right back on the street. Get out here, little crackheads. Go fuck shit up. Go break things. Go do Arena Zarutska shit. Go do fucking Fox 5 shit. Go do, what's this nigga's name? Hector, whatever the fuck. I'll put these pictures on screen so you can see these stories and know that these are legitimate things that are happening. One just happened again where they're gonna pull another George Floyd for some dude. George Floyd had 9+ arrests and put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach. There was another dude, Jamarian Robinson, that if you watch Lil Baby's music video, the bigger than black and white, they had his name. I was watching it the other day, and I'm like, who the fuck is he? I look into his shit. This dude, he got shot 59 times by the city marshal because they were serving a warrant because he attempted to set his mom's house on fire with her in it, and he also waved a gun at police officers. And when the marshals came to serve the warrant, they were shot at twice, so they returned fire. I don't know why they shot him 59 times, but I do not blame them for returning fire. Hopefully it was like the first bullet was fatal or something, and they were just heating it up. But I've seen this before. I've seen these self-destructive traps. And I know what it is. I'm not falling for the bullshit. There's judges on a payroll from a foreign nation that are paying for the destruction of the West, specifically Europe and America, to be basically killed off. There were people happy about Irina Zarutska's death, and for the same people happy about her death, it's like, she's a migrant. No, she's a migrant. She happens to be white and from Ukraine, so you guys don't really care like that. But she's a migrant that just got killed by one of our own U.S. citizens, one of our own unhinged U.S. citizens, the Carlos Brown, that has 14+ arrests, and we know he's a piece of shit. Both his siblings are in jail for murder. Why are we playing these fucking games? He literally stabbed her and got up and said, I got that white bitch. He's incompetent to stand trial, though. I don't need him to stand trial. I need him to rest 6 feet. I don't get it. But I'm affected by it. It pisses me off because I am a hero. I would never want to see any of my innocent New Yorkers harmed by any fucking crackhead that has 16+ arrests. Whose fault is it that he is allowed to roam? Whose fault is it that these people are allowed to roam? It's the judges. What's happening with the judges? The judges are getting paid to do this. They are getting paid to release these people. Look at them and go, what he did? You just raped an old lady? Freedom. You just push somebody down the fucking stairs unprovoked? Freedom. It's bullshit. I'm tired of it. If it was up to me, when you stand in front of me and you have more than 3 strikes against you, I'm not going easy on you. I'm gonna smack you around with the book because the other judges didn't. I don't know why you're standing in front of me for the 10th time. We're not doing this. We're not. So, Chris out, common sense thinker. Next time, vote Republican. Don't vote Mondani. Don't even vote Republican. Cuomo's a Democrat. Just don't be stupid. Peace.